Are you a single woman and you see all these happy couples around you? All your friends are getting married, they're having babies, they're on their first, second, third, fourth child, and you're still single, and you're wondering like, God, when is it my turn to be loved? This video is for you, because that was me. I've only been married for 1.5 years, but prior to that, I had a long stint of singleness and abstinence. And there was a brief period of time where I was just single and I was satisfied. I wasn't worried about a man. I wasn't thinking about no man. I wasn't thinking about a relationship. I was traveling. I was starting businesses. I was living my life. And then it became a time where, probably when I got closer to like 27, 28, where I started thinking, okay, God, where he at? I've been faithful. I've been praying. I've been fasting. I've been going to all these Christian conferences. I've been doing everything you asked me. I've been moving around the country when you told me to move. I've been, doing this and doing that and reading my Bible and, just working on myself, working on being a better person, working on being a future wife, Where he at, Lord? When is it my turn to be loved? When is it my turn to have that person? Because I know people who are in relationships and they trifling and they cheat on their person and they do this and that. I'm not trying to do all that. I'm not finna do all that. Lord, just let me be loved, And I know that resonates with so many of you, because it's a real feeling. There's a point where you're just focused on the Lord and you don't want anything else and you just good. And then there's a part where your heart starts to desire and to crave, intimacy and not getting it on intimacy, but like just having a person to love, a person to share your day with, right? Companionship. That's what I mean. Companionship. It comes to a point when you just want companionship. Like real physical companionship, and it's not there. And it's not there when you thought it would be there. You thought it would be there a long time ago. But I want to let you know, do not give up. Hold on. And you would be like, okay, of course, I hear, hold on. But I'm very serious, because that person, that man, will come into your life at a time when you least expect it, at a time where you did not know that you were going to meet them. Continue to live your life and be faithful and be committed to God, and out of nowhere you will meet him. And this is not just holding on hope to like, okay, when am I going to meet this man? But when he comes into your life, it's going to be really fast. It's going to be so fast that you're going to be like, wait, what? It don't have to be as fast as mine. Like within 9 months of meeting my husband, we got married. It may not be that fast, but it's going to feel fast. It's going to feel like, oh my gosh, like I was doing whatever I wanted to do day 1, and day 2, like I'm trying to schedule my time with somebody else. I'm trying to, fit in other things, because now all I want to do is be around this person. Your time to be loved is coming, and it's coming sooner than you know. Don't doubt that it's going to happen. Pray that it's going to happen. I remember probably about a week or 2 before I met my husband, I had watched this video on YouTube. It was a prophetic message from this girl. I don't know her name to this day, but she was like, God is saying, your husband is coming. And I've heard those messages so many times. Listen, I can't even count how many times I heard those messages. But this one, I don't know why. It just like hit different. It just like got me. And I don't know what happened, but in my mind, I like focused in, and I was like, my husband is coming soon. My husband is coming soon. I started to get excited, but it started to get really serious, because before I was just like praying like, Lord, let this man come in my life. But it's like, oh my gosh, my life is finna change. Am I ready? Am I prepared? Am I at a point where I'm not going to make him an idol in my life because I've been wanting a husband for so long? So I went into this mode of checking myself and checking my heart and making sure that there is actually room for a man to enter in my life. And I mean room in my heart, in my spirit. And come to find out, like I said, I can't remember exactly, but it was like 2 weeks later that I met him. And I'm so thankful for all the years before, because the type of person that God developed me to be is exactly what my husband needed. Now, there's a couple things I could have worked on more. I'm a little more emotional than I thought, you know. I'd be starting problems. But the work that I did do has helped me, okay? Listen. And I did a video about this. Like, I don't like that a lot of people, their only message is to tell women to prepare. But for some reason, that's just on my mind right now, is like to prepare for that person. Like, we're coming out of winter into spring, into summer. And summer is when everything grows, everything blossoms and develops and matures. But what you see with your eyes in summer was still alive and growing in the winter time. That's where a lot of lessons are learned. A lot of times, you know, a lot of things that God wants to put in you in the winter time, in the springtime, to weed out a lot of things that can catapult in summer. It may not actually be summer season. Figuratively, summertime is when a lot of things are produced, and God brings about the things that he put in your heart in the winter. So as God is preparing to bring the man of God into your heart, do you have rules and boundaries set in place right now for when he enters your life, so that you're not falling into sexual sin? Do you have accountability partners around you to help you? Do you know what a man of God looks like? Do you have your deal breakers of what you're not going to allow and what you will allow? Those are things that you have to tell yourself now, because if you wait for a man to enter your life, that's not the time to get it together. That's not time to know your deal breakers. That's not time to be like, okay, I don't like this. That's not the man of God that I want. That don't sound like a man of God to me. So in this season, prepare, because you will be loved. One, you already loved. You're loved by the Father, ultimate love that no man can replace. And if you try to make him replace it, that's an idol. You are already loved, and God is preparing that man who will come and have a physical representation of love to you, because he will love you like Christ loved the church. So continue to have faith, continue to believe, and prepare. Listen, prepare, because he's coming and it's gonna be quick. All right, I love y'all. I really hope this message helped you. If it did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.